So good morning. I'm Tony from TalentLink, and today I'll be presenting to you our project towards creating a new way of adaptive learning and also mentoring for career development among the youth. So nowadays, there's a dilemma in the job market. So on the one hand, students face difficulties when they are looking for a job. But on the other hand, companies also face difficulties, right, when they are trying to find the qualified talent. So one of the key reasons is the university career centers, they may not have the expertise and also the resources to cater for each student's particular career development needs. So here we at TalentLink, we are wondering how we can help the career centers to meet their student needs for very customized career advice and also training. So our solution is a one-stop digital platform for career centers to provide easy access for their students with adaptive learning and also mentoring program. So we are not like a traditional learning management system. So here are the 4 unique value propositions. So first, we are currently developing a proprietary psychometric test based on 12 research-based assessment frameworks. And we are also have already onboarded over 400 career mentors in Singapore who are able to provide workshops and also conduct individual training. So for our system, it's adaptive learning, means every student will follow a unique learning trajectory based on the feedback of psychometric tests and also the mentor feedback. And last but not least, we are working with a company both locally and overseas to provide experiential learning through virtual internships. And for our target group will be career centers. Yeah, so we will leverage on the career centers to provide the impact on the university students and also young working professionals, which is their alumni. So in Southeast Asia alone, there's around 7,000 universities and roughly 15,000 career centers. And this gives a potential impact of 20 million target clients. So our business model is we are trying to work directly with the university career centers. So we are to-B business. So the revenue stream will be twofold. So first, the annual subscription fee will be charged for the career centers, where we'll entitle them to provide their students with the easy access to, for example, the online, the pre-recorded online lessons, the psychometric test, and also virtual experiences. And another way is for individual training, where the university wish to launch the individual coaching program for their students. So they have to top up the fee for each student. So currently, we have already collaborated with over 30 career centers for career training and also on other occasions. So here is our implementation plan. Yeah, so by Q3 this year, we will be we will forge more partnership with companies to provide a virtual internship experiences and try to finalize our psychometric test. And by end of this year, we will try to launch the platform. And for next year, we will be working towards to create more impact in terms of the community growth and also launch probably in another market outside Singapore. And for budget-wise, we are asking for 7,000, and we will cover some of the topic here, for example, the development, the training, curriculum design, and for successful milestones, right? So we target to work directly with the career centers to provide individual mentoring program for over 1,000 clients, and have 30 partnering companies, and also grow our social media and finish a few career development courses. And here is our team. And so as I said, right, so currently we have already on board 400 career mentors in Singapore and created impact for 500 over Singapore youth through our training program. And among them, 100 of them have already get an offer either in an internship or full-time. So so TalentLink launched 1 year ago. Yeah, so just in 12 months, we have reached 35,000 in revenue. So we think our project is quite self-sustainable. Yep. Okay, so that's all from us. Thank you.
Any judge would like to go first? Any comments?
Can you talk a bit more about your psychometric assessment?
Okay, sure, yeah. So psychometric assessment is something I would say not so similar to currently, right? So currently in the recruitment process, so many students will go for the psychometric test, like the online test, like MBTI or DISC, but such tests are quite generic. So for us, it's more for career development purposes, and especially we collect the data point from Asian students. Yeah, so for the 12 framework, right, where we kind of cover topics like communication skill, leadership skill, and also ways of thinking, etc. Yeah. So these are the top skills we collate from thousands of job descriptions online, and also by talking to our mentors, talking to the universities, so that we come up with the top 12 skills, soft skills, and also technical skills, which will be very, very important for the student to develop, right? So how we can embed it, the psychometric test into our adaptive learning, right? So adaptive learning means every student will go through, let's say, the psychometric test. Then they will have the data point, and let's say for certain students, they are lacking communication or leadership skill by doing the psychometric test. Then we will push the certain courses relating, for example, to leadership or communication to the student. In such way, we try to customize the learning trajectory for each student, which means like every student don't have to go through a very all the same curriculum. Yeah, so that's why we say customized career development for the individuals.
So how do you track your success?
Okay, so for success-wise, yeah. So in the end, by talking to a lot of universities, right, I know their KPI is about to place their students. Their students have to get either the internship or for the full-time jobs. Yeah. So I think for our success, definitely will be how many students through the whole program manage to get a job. So I think this will be the ultimate goal for their tapping on the system or tapping on the program.
So how has it been so far?
Yeah, so far it's so good. Yeah, so as I shared, right? So we have, so in the last year we have offer 100 plus offer, but I would say majority of the offer are from the internship. Yeah. So based on our experience, it's quite important because before the student can get a full-time job offer, especially many university students year 1, year 2, right? It's quite important for them to first get an internship, right, as a stepping stone, and after that, they are working toward their career goal, and in the end, get a full-time job offer. So that's why our project is still ongoing, right? So we didn't see, some of the students are not graduate yet, right? So we are still waiting the time. Hopefully they will get a full-time job in the future.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Maybe I'll go next with 2 questions. I noticed you put anyway $35,000 plus in revenue on the slide, but there's 0 income listed in your budget. Just wondering if you can clarify that for me. Second one really is TalentLink a licensed education provider in Singapore? That means properly registered with government authorities. Yeah.
Okay. So first, so for revenue-wise, so for the revenue is in the past 1 year, we do accumulate through different programs. So in terms of we provide a workshop, for some of the universities, and also we run the individual mentoring program, for the university as well. So that's why we achieve certain revenue lah. Right. So to answer your second question, currently we are not the licensed education organization, but based on my understanding, we are not required to do so. Yeah. Right. But if we try to, because currently, right, I say for some of the job offer, we are also working with our partners, which are recruitment agency. So based on my understanding, to place the student into the local Singapore company, have to get a license. So we do have the partner who got a license.
Okay, I just want to make two comments because I was scrolling through your website.
Sure.
One, you are possibly in violation of some of MOE's regulations because TalentLink is issuing certificates for the courses that you are doing lah. So that's something that you may want to look into with the team. Number two, yeah, I mean, I think that's quite helpful, but it will be also helpful for the team to look into how the revenue streams that are coming in from the other programs will also go into the funding of the sort of platform that you're trying to build, because that's not reflected in the budget currently. Thanks.
Sure. Yeah. So just to comment for the certification, it's very simple, like just completion or success of achievement, something very simple certification, right? So it's not like really formal or professional certification for IBM, Microsoft, etc. Yeah.